Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint, and welcome back to episode 58 of my Dungeon of the Endless Let's Play. This is very exciting, I'm glad to be playing this again. This game got updated again, updated to 0.5.0. Don't let the bottom fool you, that's just a bug fix, which I will not mention that update in particular, but I will mention the major one, which is 0.5.0, and it is so aptly named the Badass Update, and I personally think it is pretty badass, being the changelog for this patch. So if you want, you can just skip ahead to the actual gameplay, but I'm going to list off everything that's been changed so far. They've added 2 new floors. The dungeon now has a total of 8 levels. They've added the Draken environment at level 7 and 8. That sounds really interesting. They added 2 new heroes, both equipped with machine guns. I like that a lot. Which are Rakia Pulmoni, Smokestack and her module skills, and Ken Masakui, Sato Maso Militarist, and his risky skills. Both sound really interesting. They've added 1 new minor offensive module, the machine gun. Caution, it may overheat. They've added 2 new mobs, the Kamikazes. Special behaviors, they target the most populated heroes and module rooms. Stop it before it reaches your most precious rooms. That'll be interesting to see. And they are the Chimeric Kamikaze, slow and usually on its own, will cause a huge explosion. And Necrophage Kamikaze, weak but a hive of them, they're fast. They've added 3 elite mobs. From the level 6 you can encounter stronger forms of Necrophage Trash, Necrophage Hunter, and Silix Bulldozer. They've added Steam Cloud support. Miscellaneous changes are they've improved the Fog of War visual effect and logic. They've improved the bump map, better lighting on mobs, heroes, merchant, and modules. Fonts, they've added Portuguese and Brazilian characters, and have added Ukrainian and anti-allies acrylic characters. Man, I'm sorry, I am running on low fuel right now. I just got off work, and I just had to record this. They've also added new sound effects, and they've reduced the loading time during level generation. As far as balance goes, they've improved mobs reparation. There are now less different mobs in each floor and new mobs to discover in each floor. Some mobs now spawn only after a certain amount of doors open. This reparation will evolve at each update according to the new mobs and floors. Improved items reparation. Some items are available sooner, but rare items are more scarce, particularly in the first levels. They've also slightly increased the amount of module slots. They've tweaked events probabilities. They've increased food reward quantity of cryo capsule, I like that a lot. They've slightly increased dust loot in rooms, I like that a whole lot. They've slightly increased global mobs difficulties, that could be interesting. They've increased Silix mob power. They've added area of damage on Silix Bulldozer Golem and Necrophage red flying mobs. They've slightly increased food costs to level up. That one I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm sure they have their reasons, such as there being more floors now, but they haven't increased the level cap. They've increased skill effect duration, plus 1 second. Increased the effect power of skills on Warface, Red Plume, Kneecapped, and Duelist. They've reduced the effect power of Engaged Turtle Mode skill, and they've added damage over time on hero with Sacrifice skill effect instead of direct damage. Bug fixes, they've fixed a bug where the destroyed module slots aren't saved. They fixed a bug where Gork remains black in the hero selection screen when discovered, and they fixed a bug where the hero gets stuck when the user tries to interact with the endless artifact while opening a door. So without further ado, let's start a new game. Let's do it on easy. We're not any kind of pansy. Oh, they actually didn't do a character wipe on this. Interesting enough. So yeah, let's, so we've actually encountered every single character other than the new ones. We just haven't unlocked all of them. Let's do random, confirm, and without further ado, let's see how we do. Troy Pequeño and Sarah Numas. I am actually pretty big fan of this start because I believe she has operate as well. Yep, she has operate, so that is pretty awesome. We are going to start off with our usual industry generator, and then Troy Pequeno can be our main exploration person. We will actually go to the left to start off with, and we find a dead end, which I'm actually a huge fan of, and a lot of dust actually, surprisingly enough. Everyone, oh, I was clicking the wrong button there. So everyone into here, and wow, dust from that guy, and okay, not another dust from that guy, unfortunately, but you can't always get what you want all the time. Okay, so that's awesome that we have both of those rooms going for us right off the bat, and this could be an interesting proposition as well, especially now that it's lit up. We could get early science going for ourselves, which I think I will actually do. And right, prisoner prod, we probably want to do some prisoner prodding in here. Yeah. Oh, I can only afford one. We will go up here then. Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay, that is a lot of things I would much rather not deal with. 1, 2, 3. Everyone into here. And we will have to deal with both of these guys as fast as possible. There we go. We will go back into here with her because industry is, I find, much more important in the long run. If I can get that sooner rather than later, that is awesome in my books. We will go over here and find... You know, this is one of the more interesting first floor layouts. I can't remember the last time I've had one that's been so branching. And there's quite a few of those little guys there, but that's no problem. We should be able to cut through them easily enough, and sure enough, that was the case. We will go to the left here, see what's in here. An item. That could be really good for us. Toothpick. What? Oh, it's a spear. Okay, so we can't even use that, unfortunately. And I was wanting to level someone up, but then I remembered, it's been a while, but I did remember that I may not want to do that in case we run into our hero that we can recruit, if we do find one, that is. I really hope we encounter one of the new characters sooner rather than later. Ooh, okay, that is a lot of dust, and the endless artifact as well, which is a interesting proposition to say the very least. I think I will light up this room, and let's see what we can get here. We could get auto dock shards, that would be pretty nice. Science Creator 2 could be good for us, and everything else would be okay. Claymore, I'm not a huge fan of, even though it did get slightly buffed. Not this patch, but the patch before, I think. We're gonna go with auto dock shards, and just to keep this safe for the time being, we will go up here. Ooh, a dead end already. That's okay. Oh, but we also found a merchant. Let's sell our toothpick. Yeah, we don't need that. Just watch us get Opbot now, or Scroig. One of those two. I'm sure we're going to get one of them. Radio... I don't know. Kind of risky to get this early on, so we'll ignore it for the time being. And I guess we'll have to go this way now, as much as I would rather not. Maybe let's get some prisoner prods going on in here then, if we're going to have to go through here with some things. And yeah, let's get some. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's all that I'm going to be spending, because we're probably getting close to the end of the floor, if I had to imagine. More dust is always welcome. Everyone else will make their way into here. Sarah Numaz. Okay, good. They're attacking him rather than the endless artifact, which is what I like to see. And I guess we go down now? Yeah, we'll go down and see what we can find in here. Okay. Oh, another item. Auto dock shards unlocked. Okay. Sarah Numez, you make your way over to there. Troy Pequeno, you find prison uniform. Okay, who gets the prison uniform? You have 14 defense, you have 13. I guess Sarah Numez, because I think enemies tend to attack her for whatever reason first as well. I'm not sure why, but that seems to be the trend. Yes, you should make your way into here. Oh, okay. She's okay. Yeah, she's okay. That was a little bit touch and go there, actually, for just a brief moment of time. And let's see what we can get from this yet again. Ooh, okay, machine gun. Attack power 4, attack cooldown 0.1. Heating cooldown 6, overheating duration 6 seconds. Okay, so it does 40 damage per second? Is that right? 40 damage per second for that. That seems really, really strong. Like, really, really strong. So much to the point where I think I'm going to get this over Industry Generator and Tear Gas, surprisingly enough. I also just want to see what it does, seeing how I've never tried it out, because I've just started using this patch. Okay. Yes. Let's go over here. See what we find. Is it the dead... Oh, it is the dead end already. But we get Machine Gun 1 for basically free. That's kind of cool. I don't think we got any more items, and I don't think I want anything from you. We did get the prisoner uniform, but we're actually using that. Yeah, and I don't want to pick anything up from you. We didn't actually find anyone on this first floor, surprisingly enough. That's a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. What we will do now is... How much does the machine gun cost? 8 per machine gun. Okay, that is a lot. What I will do is level you up once, level you up once, and do I level someone up again? I kind of really want to. Sure. Sure, let's do that. And you can defend in here. Ooh, I really like the lighting effects now. Okay, so we pick this up, make it to the exit. Do we... Oh, we don't even have enough to light up all the rooms to the end. That's a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. That is just the way things go sometimes. Okay, so she's already getting hurt. That's not a good sign. Okay, but she's also pretty tough, surprisingly enough. Yeah, we're gonna kill that guy. And this is gonna be an easy first floor, surprisingly enough, despite not having everything lit up all the way to the exit. And yeah, that'll do that for this first episode. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. If you made it to this point of the video, feel free to support in the form of a like. It helps me out a lot, and the series out a lot as well. And if you want to see more content like this, or of any other kind, you can always subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I upload any new content. And wow, 6 minutes and 53 seconds. I think that's actually a new personal best record for clearing a floor. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and until next time, have a good one.